Hey everyone, it's Dr. Marcus Chacos with E2 Chiropractic, how to escalate your development and elevate chiropractic. Today I want to talk to you about purpose. This is one of the 8 P's of the Master and Apprentice program so that you can become the most outstanding and incredible, impactful chiropractor that you hoped and imagined that you would become. Let me start with purpose from the perspective of a student. Now, when I work through my MAP program with apprentices or associates within practice, those people who want to accelerate their development and impact as a practitioner, it's a very different question to the student. And when we work through the MAP program, both for the student and for the new graduate associate, there's a different perspective on what we want to educate and teach. In some areas, most of the time, it'll apply to every element, but purpose is a little bit different. So first, let me talk on the purpose of the chiropractic student or the education for the chiropractic student. Sometimes chiropractors just want to get through their course instead of getting from their course. And this is a big difference, and I really want to talk to this topic. So, you're studying these subjects and some of them are interesting, some of them are necessary and maybe not so interesting, but you're just doing what you can to pass the exams. And I get that and I understand that. Let me tell you from the perspective of a practice owner, a principal, with associates coming into their practice, and you ask them questions, you want them to know certain things, the academic knowledge that they need to have, the skills they need to have developed, and there are areas that the student has endeavoured to just get through the course as quickly as possible. They only needed to pass, and so the retention of that information, their knowledge, in fact mastery of certain fundamental principles isn't there. So I'm going to talk to you as a student of chiropractic on what is the purpose of your education. And it is not to get through the course so that you can get out into practice, although that will happen as a natural byproduct of your study and your passing. The purpose is to get from your course. What you put into it is what you'll get out of it. If you just study and get to the information so you can put it into an exam and then you forget it the week after, what you have got from the course is not everything you'll need to practice at the highest possible level. So I want you to reflect on the purpose of your training is to give you a grounding and a foundational knowledge in the skills and tools you'll need to be in order to be able to master practice. And so when you study, think not, okay, I've just got to get past this test. Instead think, how can I learn this information, integrate it, and then be able to implement and apply it in my practice life, because it will all have clinical relevance. You might say, when am I ever going to use the Krebs cycle? Now, you may not have to remember all of the pathways and understand all of those principles, but you will need to understand how ATP production generates the energy necessary for all of the other aspects of the body, including memory, learning, focus, healing, regeneration, repair, how much energy a person has. And so if you don't understand the principles, and therefore you can't implement and apply it in your life, in your practice, what you have lost is some foundations to the next scaffolding that you're going to learn from. And this is a key understanding about learning, is it's done in a scaffolding process. You learn fundamentals, so then you can learn something on top of that, and learn something on top of that. And if you just throw that out because you just had to pass an exam, what we build on isn't necessarily there. So from a student's perspective, the purpose of your training is to deeply understand and implement and integrate this into your knowledge base so you can exercise mastery at a later point in time. Purpose, obviously, can be a personal thing. Chiropractic, what is your purpose? The purpose of the student is to get through the course? No, to get from the course, to be able to practice at the highest possible level. But now that you're in practice, what is the purpose? It becomes a question that only you can answer. No chiropractor can tell you what your purpose in life is going to be or what the purpose of chiropractic is going to be. It'll be up to the individual and different for every individual purpose. But I want you to reflect on your personal purpose and your professional purpose and the purpose of chiropractic. So what is your purpose in life? What do you think you are here to do? What meaning do you want to bring to the world, and what experiences do you want to have that will be purposeful? Then professional, what is your purpose? To serve, to impact, to add value, to change lives. You need to work that out as well, because that will inform all of your other decisions moving forward. And finally, what is the purpose of chiropractic? And what is the purpose of chiropractic in your life? When you start to reflect on these questions, these bigger questions, It gives you greater clarity about your life, about your meaning, about the impact that you'll have through the service of chiropractic, and what role chiropractic will have in the health and lives of your patients, in your community, and throughout the world. So this purpose question deserves incredible attention, deep thought, and ongoing consideration. So I'm raising it here so you can be aware that purpose is a multifactorial, multifaceted thing. And throughout these videos over the next year, and we're going to do so many videos, provide so much content, education, information. I hope you're going to be able to go deep on these topics and conversations so that you can realize your potential as a chiropractor and impact the world in the most powerful and profound way. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.